Hello folks, Double Tap here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the last ever beer review. Well, I can't say the last ever beer review, but it's the last review of all the beers that we've done in this particular kit. It is the Cooper's Bitter that we did, and it was the Aussie Raws recipe. And this now is it's over 5 months old now, this beer. And let's go through what we did. 500 grams of spray malt. We did a 20 gram hop tea. Then we dry hopped it on day 4 with 30 grams of WGV hops. And where's the rest of it? Okay, it come out at 3.4%. We used 500 grams of sugar and we used 2 carbonation drops in this one. The price for this one, 47p per pint. So up to now, all the reviews and taste tests I've done with this beer, it's turning into a fantastic beer because all the other ones have been really good so far. Well, this bottle's going to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's pour it off and see what happens. Now, I've been using one of the tips the subscribers give me of putting a bit of water in the glass before I pour the beer off. I did pour that one crap though, but it is working, so that was a good tip, that was. Okay, come on. I think we should get all of this lot in here in one go. Not quite a pint, probably heading on the 3/4 mark, something like that. But as you can see, head retention, well, not the retention, but the initial head is proper nice. Check that out. That's a good one, that is. Nice light brown, that is. Very nice. The beer, excuse me, it's quite dark. Like a very dark mild. Got a bit of chestnut in there. It's a good colour, that is. It's quite nice, that one. Oh, excuse me, it's alright, I've been doing other beer reviews before this one, so you know the score. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, not getting much nose off it at the moment, but I think that head's going to block a lot out of it as well, to be honest. Probably, I don't know, very light malt smell, but not much more. And like I was saying, I had 5 bottles of this left, and I've drank it now and again over the course of a few months, and I have enjoyed this beer. So I got the last 5 bottles out, put them all in the fridge, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do all of them tonight. So cheers folks. It's a spectacular pint, that is. It is the absolute dogs. The head on it, it looks fantastic. You could go in any boozer and be happy with that pint. Very happy. Loads of flavour in there. It's one of them mild flavours that builds up a little touch as you're drinking it. No aftertaste whatsoever, no bitterness or anything like that. It's a good one, this is a really good one. The flavours are so smooth. Them hops, when I initially tasted it, were quite strong, like a citrusy, bitter lemon type hops. But as time's gone on, they've faded out into, you can still taste them, but they've faded into a really nice mellow citrus flavour. That is fantastic, this pint is. I like that. I like that a lot. Out of 10, that's a 9. This one is a 9. No two ways about it. It's that good. If you've never tried it, we did the Aussie Raw recipe. what I did is I put it out where I asked people to come up with their own beer recipes, and they did, and we picked them and we brewed them. This one was the Aussie Raw one. If you haven't watched the video, it's the Cooper's Bitter. Watch how we made it. If you've never tried it, you've got to give it a go. It's that good. Even if, I wouldn't even say this is an overly strong bitter for a bitter, because it isn't. It's more milder, like a Newcastle Brown Ale, but it's got a bit more bump to it. It's a fantastic beer, this one. I'm going to proper enjoy them tonight. So, I'm going to leave it there, folks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like and check this recipe out. Trust me, try it. And I'll catch you in the next episode. I'm Double Tap and bye for now.